Hey, what's up, guys? It's ForeverElite here. I have not seen you guys for
About an hour, actually.
But anyway, guys, welcome back to the double feature of my story Saturday. Hope you guys enjoyed that video, only like an hour ago. Anyway, this is the story of my final exam adventures in my college. So, as you guys know, I am a college student, but I'm also a high school student. So, I'm a junior in high school, but I also take college classes. So, currently, I'm on winter break from college. All my classes ended last Wednesday. I got all A's in my college classes, which in turn give me double A pluses as it counts for high school grades. Because high school grades, or college grades, if you get a B in college, you get an A in high school, and so on and so forth. So since I got A's in college, I got double A pluses in high school, which will really boost my high school grades. So anyway, for my first class, I was in a psychology English mixed class, and for this class, our final exam was not an exam, but it was rather to go out and volunteer for 2 hours. Now, that doesn't sound too hard, but when you have so many other things going on in life, you really don't feel like going out and volunteering and spending 2 hours of your life to go and volunteer. And I mean, some people, yes, that's fine, because you guys do that. I'm sure a lot of people do that just out of the blue anyway. But for me, 2 hours is kind of precious to me. A lot of time goes into 2 hours, and I have a lot of stuff that I have to do. But anyway, because we didn't have a final exam, we had this project. So we had to write an essay, and we also had to take like photo, video evidence that we did this project. So I decided it might be a long shot, but I'm going to go ahead and create a video because I don't feel like presenting in front of the class. Now, I'm a really good presenter. I love people, and I'm not scared when it comes to talking in front of people, but I also like to show off my video skills. And if I don't have to talk in front of people, I will definitely take that way out. And I decided to make a video instead. So I was like, it might be a long shot. My teachers might not appreciate it, but I'm going to go ahead and just do it anyway. So I was hoping this would pass me, so I made a video in about 2 hours and then submitted it for a grade. I then, quote-unquote, presented my presentation by sitting there watching my own video with about 15 other people and actually ended up getting an A for it, guys. I got a full 150 out of 150 points for making a video, and I didn't even have to basically speak a word to my class. Now, that kind of undermined the entire assignment, but, I mean, it's still... I made a video and then I just did a voiceover, kind of like what I'm doing with this video right now. So I record it and then I later go and record my voice to add on to it. So that's what I did, and I got a full A+ for it. I'm just like, okay, I'm totally good. I ended up with a 95 in the class, which is really good, especially for a college class. Now, this was the same class I actually did my sleep experiment for psychology, and I was like, okay, I tried my best, and I was really surprised that I got a full 150 points for it. So my next class was actually my college Spanish class. Now, I take college Spanish, and our final exam was actually last Monday. Now, being the good student I decided to start studying the night before for the exam, because I'm a great student.
Don't take that advice, by the way.
So anyway, yes, I did start studying the night before, which was not a good idea. Spanish is really hard for me, but because it's so hard for me, I would actually try hard the assignment so much so that I would get 100 on every single assignment. So every assignment I got, I made sure that I got an A+, 100% on every single assignment. That way, my grade would be padded so that I could basically go down a blazing fireball of glory when I went to my final exam, and I didn't have to worry too much that I would fail it because I did so well on all my homework. So I show up and I take my test. I pretty much nuke it as I did, and then I drive home. And I'm kind of just sitting there because my teacher said that she would update the grades the same day. So I go in, and later that afternoon I see that I got an 81, which is a B on my exam. Now, this exam I was expecting probably like a 40 or 50%, but I got an 81% on this exam. Now, I did absolutely nothing to deserve this whatsoever because I honestly bullcrapped my way completely through this exam. I honestly studied for probably like an hour and a half for this final college exam, and I got an 81 on it. And I was like, I legit put close to no effort into this exam, and I was like hysterical for a whole hour because I'm just like, holy crap, how did I get this score? And I got an 81, and my partner in the class got a 63, and so I was just like, oh, interesting. That's crazy. So the second part of this entire thing was that we had to actually do a speech and write an essay all in Spanish. We had to go up in front of the class and speak in Spanish. So I had to tell about my family completely in Spanish for about a minute. I did it in about 41 seconds and proceeded to get an 88. So I was 15 seconds short. I had no idea what I was saying, honestly, because Spanish does not come easy to me, and I ended up getting about an 88 on it or so. And the funny part is, I was like the only person in class to actually work hard on the homework, so my teacher really liked me, so I think that's probably why I got a pretty good grade. And it was really funny because towards the end of the speeches, as the very last girl was doing her speech, this dude shows up. He like shows up about an hour late. And as soon as he shows up, my teacher just tells him to put his stuff down, get up to the stage, and basically say his speech to everyone. Now, this is really funny because we had to write an essay about our speech. So we had to say our speech based on what we wrote about on our essay. So I wrote my essay about my family, and then I had to actually like say what my essay was about, but I wasn't able to directly read my essay. So she tells him not to read his essay directly for his speech, and he then grabs his essay and in front of about 25 people, he then reads it word for word in front of everyone. He does exactly what the teacher says not to do. My teacher legit just looks at him, she does a quick scribble on his grade book, and then stares at the ceiling for the rest of his speech in just complete like disgust. Like, he honestly completely ignored her instructions and read his essay word for word in like a 5-minute speech, and we're just like all just like dying here. Just like, I was trying so hard not to die from laughter because he walks in an hour late, then proceeds to completely ignore her instructions, and then reads his essay word for word for his speech, which he was supposed to have like memorized. And we're all just like, dude, you're so stupid. It was like, he's not a very bright guy, because he was like this pretty much the entire semester, but it's just like, fan, you're so stupid. It was so bad, I had to contain my laughter, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I cannot do this. This guy is so dumb. But yeah, guys, that is my final exam adventures, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my 40 days of winter break, because, high school versus college, college really gets off early and then starts late. So, yep, I have about 40 days off, and I'm going to go ahead and enjoy those 40 days. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this double feature of Story Saturday. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you guys want to see more, and I will see you guys in a brand new video. Bye, guys.